Please don't take this person out. Would you politely go to hell? Get the fuck out of my way, 'cause it's been one of those days.
I mean, I'm not a complete nutbar.
You're saying that's not scary to a little kid?
You are hilarious with your antics.
Doesn't apply, Jim. I don't know how to get home. I just said I did.
I don't listen, I just talk.
Pretend you're not an ignoramus.
I accept your flaws. Why don't you accept mine?
Mad at the world.
Live, on tape. It's the fastest hour in podcasting. This is Never Not Funny. Now, here's your host, Jimmy Pardo.
Hello, everybody. Indeed, welcome to Never Not Funny. This is episode 220, Matt.
Yes.
We, due to scheduling conflicts, we are unable to actually record a full episode for you. So my last Running Your Trap at the UCB Theater, Matt recorded.
Yes.
And it was 3 days after Oliver was born?
Either 3 or 4 days after the birth of your child.
So you thought it would be fun to put this up.
Yeah.
For the listener to hear my first performance after the baby was born. Mm-hmm. It's also Jimmy Dore's on this.
Yep.
Andy Kindler.
Yep.
Pat Francis.
Yep.
And it's my mom is in the audience.
Right.
So it's a neat little show. We thought we'd give you guys a chance to hear what Running Your Trap is like. Some of it might not play because it's audio, because there's some visual with my brother-in-law,
right.
Andrew Koenig. Whenever I mention Andrew, music plays and he comes out, and the running gag is that it's always at the wrong time. He always thinks I'm introducing him, but I'm really not. And I only explain that so that you understand it when it comes up on the broadcast. Right. Anything else, Matt?
This was your first performance after Oliver was born.
Yes.
So maybe you already said that.
I may have said that.
Well, you said something.
Do you want to clarify it?
Well, there was no other performance that you performed between the birth of your son and this one.
Thank you for clarifying. Well, I did perform an appendectomy.
Oh,
I should tell you that. And I did cut the cord.
Did you do any crowd work during that?
I sure did. Yes, I did.
You did about 50 minutes of crowd work and then an appendectomy.
I'd go scalpel. Am I pronouncing that right? Scalpel? I go, you remember Scalper? They opened up for a Rat back in 19... all right, so anyway, enjoy this. It's about an hour, Matt.
Yeah.
It's fun. We'll see you next week for episode 221. And then right around the corner is episode 222. We're looking at having Karen Valentine on and other people from...
and don't forget,
room 222.
In 3 months, 227 is the place to be.
And we got Marley Gibbs. So we're thrilled. We got a lot of interesting happening. Oh, boy, I'm exhausted. And if you're not filled out the listener survey, please do that over at parcast.com. Enjoy this. Right, Matt?
Yeah.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Hi in the corner, as always. It's always pleasant to see people up there. Perfect. Nobody right there to make eye contact with. That's what we always like, people far and away. How are you, young man? We know you from Match Game. Refresh my memory.
Yeah, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. How are you?
I'm well.
It's good to see you. You look good. You look fantastic. You're well rested?
Yeah.
That makes one of us. Attaboy. Hi, Matt. Hi. Find your seat. Hey, everybody. So, by applause, let's we do this each and every time. Who's been to a Running Your Trap before? By applause. Who has been to one of these? Watch what I do here, Pat.
All right.
And usually, Jimmy, this will be the other people. Who has not been to a Running Your Trap? See that? Word's getting out.
Lots of regulars.
That's 3 new people.
It is.
So everybody knows we've been on baby watch for the past 6 weeks. We finally had our baby on Sunday, everybody. Woo! And we are... It is...
A child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but...
Turn it off. That's about a dad not paying attention to his kid.
Well...
I'm 4 days in. I'm already at that fucking song. That kid starts crying. I put on Chapin. I get in a taxi and listen to more Chapin.
Hey, what radio station do you listen to in the taxi?
What's that?
What radio station?
WOLDDDD. One guy old enough to get that joke. You don't get that joke, do you, Ryan? Harry Chapin, a very popular artist back in about 1973. This is a big hit.
He learned to walk.
You might know the Ugly Kid Joe version. Maybe that's what you know. Maybe? No?
Or maybe the Mandy Patinkin version, if you're a queer.
Ooh, how does that go?
Oh, how does that go?
You let me know.
My child arrived just the other day. Much like a man I just had to say. Anyhow, we had this baby, and I know everybody's he gets the MySpace alerts because I'm on there every 12 seconds letting people know what happened with the baby. Here's the thing, Ryan. You listen to the podcast, right, Ryan?
Right.
Well, good luck to you. And you're just a kid yourself, Ryan. How old are you? You're 21. 20. Gee, you look like shit. I thought you were 21. That joke works every week but this week.
That's because everyone but 3 people have heard it.
That's true. And those 3, even they didn't dig it.
Fuck you, Daddy.
What's that?
I said, fuck you, Daddy.
Yeah. Is it bad that my kids already said that to me?
It is bad.
4 days old. They go, oh, look at you. Fuck you. Hey. Anyhow, here's the thing, young fella. What is your name?
Greg.
Hey, Greg. Jimmy Pardo from television. And apparently gay television. So it's twice with the gay humor. I got a kid now. I'm very conservative. Your whole world changes, man.
That's right, man.
You get a kid, you start listening to Rush Limbaugh. Here's
You don't think about yourself anymore.
You don't care. It's all about the
all
child.
about the kid.
So we got the sonogram about obviously like 3 months into this thing, and we've been told it was a girl. What was it, Greg? Right. Yeah. Standard spelling of that, or you got 2 G's at the end? That a boy, 1 G. 2, one at the tail, one at the end. You bookend it. What? You ever meet a guy with 2 G's? You ever meet that guy? I'm Greg with 2 G's. Hey, your ass with 1 hole. How's that grab you? How you doing, Greg? You're fascinating with your misspelling. So we thought it was a girl this whole time. We were told the entire time it was a girl. We had sonograms every 14 minutes. I know that's excessive.
And what happened?
Here's what happened. My beautiful daughter comes out with a penis.
It's a boy, Mrs. Walker. It's a boy. It's a boy, Mrs. Walker. It's a boy.
That didn't step on my girl penis joke at all.
Oh, sorry.
That didn't. You and your little sound cue morning zoo bullshit. Turn it down. I swear to God, I'll kick you in the street. Anyhow. What are you, Baba Booey? What are you doing tonight? What is with the droppage?
You got
a weird wang when I mentioned the penis again?
I got glass breaking. I have a spring. I'm all ready tonight.
So, here we go, folks. Come on, find your seats. Daddy's working. Literally daddy right at this point. Anyhow, Greg, it turns out it's a boy. We were expecting a girl, so we gotta hope this kid likes Pink. And by that I mean the singer Pink, because we got all their CDs for the child. And I put the CD right there in the bassinet, and he fucking loves it. He's ready to party. Anyhow, it's a little boy, and so when she said it's a boy, I immediately thought it was supposed to be a girl. It's got a penis, so it's certainly going to make some money in tranny porn. So, and the doctor said, no, it's really a boy. No, don't ruin my dream, is what I yelled at the kid. So anyhow, we got this little boy, and we had girls' names for 6 months, and we had to cram in and get a little boy's name. We came up with Oliver. My baby's name is Oliver because, as everybody knows, thank you.
No. And the middle name?
It's Oliver. It's Oliver. We'll get to that. But the point is this: his name is Oliver because of my love of the character actor Oliver Platt. And I can only hope my child is that talented, is what I'm trying to tell you. Because he was great on The Bronx is Burning. I don't know if anybody watched that show. That, mini-series of a sketch that they tried to put on. Nobody?
Nope.
Sports? Not in the UCB? Okay. Sports, that's what the non-nerds do. Anyhow, I'm a dad. I'm exhausted. I should have canceled this. We're going to get through it. It's our own 9/11. We'll deal with tonight's show. We'll get through it. Bin Laden already issued. He's going to have a video about this show. So, very topical, Pat. I'm right off CNN.
And what's the full name?
Oliver.
That's it. One name. Just going one.
Call him. Yeah, it's like Cher. It goes right out of the box. Oliver. Here's Oliver. They want to pick a pocket or two. Goes up top. Oliver musical? Nobody? All right.
Nope.
Go and find your goddamn seat. Oliver Griffin is my child's name.
Oh, Ollie G.
Are you asking?
I like that.
Somebody's been writing.
Yeah. I got drop-ins.
Thank God. I got nothing. I had the tranny porn thing. You fucking stepped on that.
Came up with the first nickname.
Ollie G. Well, you got his initials are OGP, and you know me. I'm down with OGP. Yeah, you know me. You down with OGP? That's my kid. I don't think I haven't been singing that to my kid every 45 seconds. All right. So anyway, we got the kid. We're very excited about it, and that's and we got a great show here, Ryan, as we do each and every. We've got, of course, Andy Kindler is going to be here. Everybody. Woo! Andy Kindler is going to be here.
Love him.
You should be getting that music ready. Mm-hmm. We also our good friend Jimmy Dore is here. Everybody. Jimmy Dore is here. Thrilled to have it. Jimmy, you doing okay?
Fantastic. Great show.
You look great. So far out of the box, huh?
Wow, strong.
Did you know that my wife was due with the baby? Or are you first hearing about it here?
No, I knew all about it.
Oh, Jesus, did you? Did you know it was a boy? Were you in on that?
Yeah. I left you a message.
By I didn't get that. I've been busy. What if you actually love your message? It's going to be a boy. Click. How does door knows? My fucking door! And also Andrew Koenig is here tonight, everybody. We got Andrew Koenig. That's going to be great. No. Scale of 1 to 10, honestly. How stupid was that?
10 being good?
Yeah.
It was up there.
Yeah, it was. Oh, I gotta get my water. Anyhow, here's the deal. I'm just exhausted. I've been worried. Went to the doctor today. Got a checkup, Ryan, for the little guy. Got a little checkup today, and he was circumcised. And that's not today. He was circumcised not at the birth, a couple minutes afterwards, certainly. And because I'm a Catholic, and we lop off part of the penis, and because that's healthy for the kid, we're told. Anyhow, it looked infected, and I was very afraid the doctor was going to say we're going to have to take that off. And luckily, the penis gets to stay. You know what doesn't? That fucking joke. How about that clunker, Ryan? I've had no time. I've had 2 hours of sleep since Saturday. Get off my back, Ryan. I'm not 20 years old like you anymore, huh? Ready with the Sega?
You know what? I don't think that anyone else in here has babies but you and me.
Is that true? Who else
any
has
parents
kids
in the audience?
We got any parents? Not one other. My mom didn't even applaud.
She disowned you after that last
After
joke.
that shit joke, my mom's out. Yeah, nothing here.
I've got a kid in Chicago. You just stay here.
Nothing with that lop off penis piece. Anyhow, well, this is all going to be a great show. The whole show is about family and babies. And you guys are. Hey, how
very much like Full House now. This show.
Very much. I'm Danny Tanner. Then I'm going to tell you how edgy I am 20 years later. Look how crazy I am. I'm raping children. Shut up. Sag it. Nobody gives a fuck. All right, here's the thing.
Now, does he tell us how cool he is from his mansion?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we get in on
the
that.
The billionaire. You like Bob Saget? I'm serious.
No.
He's not here. All right. Why? Seems like a nice guy.
Yes.
What are you mad at Saget for?
No.
You like John Stamos?
I do like Stamos. He's a drummer for the Beach Boys. I like him.
How many tours did he do with the Beach Boys?
Oh, a lot. I know he was on the Kokomo tour.
Yeah.
Kokomo.
Where was that Kokomo tour? Where did that go? That went to Aruba?
I know they hit Jamaica.
Went to Jamaica? Oh, I want to take you.
Oh, real? Next time they come to Aruba?
Yeah.
Or Bahama?
Maybe wanna? I don't know. I don't know the rest of it because that's usually where I click the dial. And apparently I'm driving a 74 Dart. What the hell was that radio?
That's nice.
Yeah, that's where I click it. Good. Good. What else on there? WLS AM radio. Good. I gotta get a new car. Baby seat won't fit in this old Dodge Dart.
I didn't know if that was AM radio or you're changing the track on the 8-track.
Either way, it sounds fantastic.
Sold.
Oh, all right. So
am I playing you over yet?
No, you can play me over in a half a second,
okay.
Pat. I'm just trying to guess my
bearing. You gonna close big?
What's that?
You gonna close big?
I don't think that's possible. I really should have closed on that good thing.
You should have.
The thing that I didn't plan on. That's what I should have good on. I'm so goddamn tired. You know what I called a pen cap yesterday?
What?
A ceiling. I'm like, where's the ceiling? Where's the goddamn ceiling? And I didn't swear like that. I'm not white trash. I actually went, where's the ceiling? Oh, I could double am a ceiling. I meant the thing, and I couldn't even remember.
You need to get a click pen.
Well, that's good advice, Pat.
You won't be yelling out like a nut anymore.
You recommend a click pen.
I do.
Now, you're a father of 2. Now, for people that don't know, everybody knows, Pat's got 2 children. Greg, you don't know this. He's got 2 children. He's got Ruth, who is 17.
She's 3.
Rita's 3. And then he's got Susan, who's 9.
I got Sarah, who is 6.
The point
and
is,
if you just came in, Jimmy has a baby. It's Oswald, and he's 6 months old.
Oliver and 4.
That's right.
You know, I love Oliver Reed, my favorite actor of all time. Anyhow, let's do this. So we ready to go over to the couch?
Are you ready? Stand still. Hold it. Let's go.
This is very nice.
That song had the word cradle in it.
Yes, Pat, I understand your music is theme related.
It is.
That's very good. Anyhow, that'll be great. That's fantastic. All right, so is this from you, Pat?
Yeah, now what's it say on it?
It says it's a boy.
It's a boy. And the reason that you got this, I gave you a gift earlier. I gave you unisex stuff.
Where did I put that, by the way?
Put what?
The other gift that you gave me.
Right there.
Okay.
It's in there. But wait a minute now. The reason I got you this is because I'm worried about this kid already. Because for 9 months you've been treating him like a girl.
Who What's this character?
This is new.
What's this character that looks like he's trying to remember his lines? I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. No, wait a minute.
Now wait. For 9 months, this kid has been treated like a girl. You painted his room pink.
Yes, he's got a pink room.
You've been talking to your
Which,
wife's
by the
belly.
way, is a great album by Tony Carey and Planet Pete. I really got to find an older audience.
I know.
Young people's not my game.
We got to go Catskills.
You recommend the Catskills?
Yes.
We open up for Jackie Mason.
Absolutely.
You don't go to that show?
Shelley Berman. You, Shelley Berman, and Jackie Mason.
You know I don't get along with Shelley Berman.
That's right, you had a thing once, I know.
You know Berman and I got in a
the same
fight.
girl, I think, right?
What's that?
You dated the same girl, and it was a...
Yeah, then Alan King beat me up. What are you talking about? Jan Murray came over and told me that Shelley Berman's banging my old lady.
Remember when I walked into that bar, you and Maury Amsterdam were arm wrestling, and people were betting?
I do remember that.
It was great.
Who won that bet?
I don't know.
It was
but
Uncle
anyway,
Milty.
This baby has been treated like a girl
Yes.
for 9 months.
Yeah, what do you got?
So I got some gifts that will man this kid up a little bit.
Am I supposed to open this now? Is this like...
Absolutely.
Is this a bit?
No, I don't think so.
On paper, was this a bit?
Yes.
Why do I have to sit down for this? I'm very awkward.
I don't know. Do you stand up when you
By the way, I don't know if
gift bag?
this chair's gotten taller or I've shrunk since the last show.
I think you've shrunk.
But I feel like Lily Tomlin. We're getting closer! We're getting closer!
Couple of Edith Ann fans.
Nobody likes Edith Ann.
Everyone likes her.
You know that I met Lily Tomlin. Does everybody know that story about when I met Lily Tomlin? I met Lily Tomlin, and she's one of our nation's treasures. And I met Lily Tomlin. I was doing a show. I was over at the another theater in town, very much like this one. And I'm tired. I couldn't even form that sentence.
I know.
I'm doing a show over at the Alfalfa Room, or whatever it's called, the Alfonso. What's the Andrew? You know the name of that. What's the name of that place? On over by the Acme. The name of the what is it? Amalfi. Thank you. Thank you, Andrew. Did I wake you? What happened? Are you on your iPhone? Focus in. You'll get your $100 rebate tomorrow. Settle back. So, Daddy's got time for the internet. So, kid's crying. I got the old lady, cigarette hanging out of her thing. She's mopping up. Joke we did in the lobby. So, I met Lily Tomlin at a treat. Mike, right? Tyler. Whatever. But you met before, right, Tyler? You did stand-up comedy here on a show I hosted once. No. You do stand-up comedy, though? No.
But you did meet once.
Did we ever meet, Tyler?
Yes.
How do we know each other? You do a podcast?
I do.
I love it.
What's that podcast? Is that Tyler's or Mike's podcast?
It's over Mike.
Mike.
Yeah, you replaced Mike. Battleship Retention, right? Is that your podcast? All right,
Yeah,
terrific. Thank God. I'm very sleepy. You give me a little break here, Tyler. Anyhow, I meet Lily Tomlin, Greg. You like Lily Tomlin? That makes two of us. I have never liked Lily Tomlin. I've never found her funny. I never saw any reason to enjoy her comedy. I don't know
You
why.
like 9 to 5?
No, she's working too hard. I do like that Jane Fonda. I think she's a wonderful. What she did for this country in Vietnam.
Got a lot of people in shape.
You're goddamn right. With the jazzercise, right?
Aerobics, whatever she did.
Whatever she did. She danced around in a tight. So, I really deserved a bigger laugh. I'm not going to lie to you guys. That was
they
wonderful.
gave it to you. Look, they just gave it.
Yeah.
You asked for it, they give it.
Oh, you kidding me? You know who? Berman would have loved that joke before we had her falling out.
God rest his soul.
He's not dead.
Oh.
He's dead to
God
me,
bless
I'll
him,
tell you
God
that. So I'm doing a show over this Amalfi, and Lily Tomlin's in the audience, and I have never liked, and this will tell you how insecure of a guy I am. I hate Lily Tomlin. And she's in the audience, and all I want is for her to laugh at me. I do the entire show looking at her going, please laugh, please think I'm funny. And then, so I don't even give a shit. I don't think she's funny. Why do I care if she thinks I'm funny? So the show's over, and she makes a beeline to me, and she comes over and she goes, I gotta tell you something, you're the funniest young man I've seen in 15 years. I went, I've always been a big fan. Nice to meet you. What am I gonna tell her the truth? Never cared for you. On your ass!
And then you smack her on the ass?
Hey, your little smack. Let's go. Back on the shortstop, honey. Let's go. That's why I talk to the famous people. I'm a nobody, so I take down people more successful. All right, here we go.
Now, these are things that are going to man your kid up a little bit.
Okay. Meatloaf Bed Out of Hell DVD.
Right. It's going to teach him how to get to first, second, and third bit.
Attaboy. That's right out of the Paradise by the Dashboard Light.
That's right.
Okay, now this is wonderful. Meatloaf, of course, in my top 17 artists of all time.
Absolutely.
Okay.
As is all these people.
Okay, terrific. All right, what do we have here? Okay, some wiffle balls.
Get some balls.
Okay. This better have a payoff.
That's a bat.
Blue baseball
It can go
bat?
with the balls, or if he's in a rumble.
What, the preschool rumble?
Absolutely.
Well, who's he hurting with this?
I don't know. He's going to crack you in the ass. What?
Joe gets out of line. Let's practice with this thing tonight.
What is it, the Joe Pesci show all of a sudden?
Get Kindler. Yeah, no kidding. All right.
Put it away.
I don't
Put it away,
I
Brewer.
don't watch late night television. What is this, an axe? This is the heaviest thing in the world. Oh, it's a hammer. Close.
Yeah, and now don't give him that till he's 3.
Okay.
Okay.
You're an idiot. Don't you have children of your own? Why are you out of the prop shop?
Because my kids we were told they were girls, and they're girls. Your kid, girl for 9 months, pink bedroom. Isn't his room painted pink?
I've said it's pink.
Yeah. Man up. Keep going.
Is there an order to this?
Not really.
All right.
None of them are funny, so it doesn't matter what the order is.
It's all in Dodger blue, and you know I love the Dodgers.
What do you got there?
This seems to be some sort of a John Deere truck.
John Deere, got to have that to be a guy.
Sure you do. I don't know if I ever had these.
Well,
I'm in show business, yeah.
and? Okay.
I don't know. My favorite band's Chicago. You tell me how manly I am. I thought George Michael was straight for 10 years. No, he likes to dance around in day-glow gloves.
You were actually, earlier you were bummed out that we couldn't go see Hall & Oates tomorrow.
I was bummed out.
I know.
I got a show to do, and I got this kid weighing me down. You got kids. When can I start going to good rock and roll shows again?
Never. We never go to good rock and roll shows.
What's the last show we saw?
Stevie Nicks?
Yeah.
Oh, someone groaned it.
That was a good show. It was just
There you
42
go. Gotta
years.
have it.
Playboy, that a boy.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is great, Pat. Is there more in here? Is there the big closer? Is this it?
That's it. I don't know if that's a big closer.
Maybe you should have given me an order to open these.
Well, maybe I'll number things the next time.
When will we learn that gifts live suck?
I think they're great. I go home, my wife says, how did that gift bit go? I go, it rocked.
I'm sending her video to prove it did.
Right.
She needs to see that you're a
This is
liar.
kind of going to get the same laugh as the hammer. Slide it around.
I'm very I want you to be honest. Is this how the kids beat off these days?
You tell me. You're not getting any action for the next couple of months.
You don't know that.
Okay.
You know how I live my life. Not your business. It's nobody's business. You don't know where I live. I go down to I got a bus station 15 feet from my house. I go down there, get a little tap into the stall, I'm in.
Now you
Yes? Ah! Pat, it's off! Back on.
You put the brown bandana in your back pocket to the left?
I don't know that one.
Maybe we need to go see Cruising.
That Pacino?
Yeah.
I love that movie.
It's opening over at the Man Region or something.
Is that right?
They're having a resurgence of that movie.
Is that the word you're looking for?
I don't know. A lot of times I use words that I'm not looking for. I know I've never called a pen cap a ceiling.
I couldn't find it the entire day. I couldn't find this damn ceiling. The thing was hiding on me. Lionel Richie had it.
Now, I know you're the host of the show, but I'm going to call an audible and say we need to get a guest up here. Because I think we're going long.
No, we're not going long. This is my program. I give a shit if these people each get 1 minute. I'm out of the house for the first time in 4 days. Let me fucking talk. I'm talking to adults for the most part.
You're saying this is your time.
This is Daddy's. I spent the last 4 days going, look at how beautiful. Look how pretty you are. I got to talk to the people.
You don't like playing with the kid?
Yes.
All right, you do like it.
I love it. This thing's the greatest thing in the world. In fact, can we? I hate to indulge me. But can we?
To make a change, just relax.
It's about you, father and your son.
You're
Father
still
and son.
young. That's your fault.
Pardo and son.
There's so much you have.
Turn it off. By the moment I could talk.
If I kept it playing, would you cry?
I'm going to tell you something.
Do you
Two
think
things.
you'd cry?
There's no question I cry. Patinkin, if anybody's got a line into Manny Patinkin, he's got to record that song. How great would Patinkin be on that?
I want to see you cry.
To make a change. Oh, you don't see Patinkin doing that? I go see him do that song 5 times in a row. That's going to be the whole show, and I go to that show. Love Manny Patinkin. I may be gay.
That's why you got the man-up bag.
I've never seen equipment like this before. This is not a sewing machine. That's what I grew up playing with, sewing machine and these Barbies. That's not true. My mother's here. She's going to get in the car at home. I never handed down. I know, Mom.
Why'd you make me look bad? I came in from Chicago. Is that how your mom talks?
My mom does not talk like a cartoon character.
Why do we both make her talk like that, then?
I don't know, because she doesn't talk like that, so we amplify for humor.
Well, Jimmy, don't do that the next time. I didn't like it.
She's not in vaudeville. She's not Fibber McGee and Molly. What the hell are you doing over there? Anyhow, can we do this? Jen, can we just show for 10 seconds? Indulge me.
Oh, what do we got?
This is my son. This is Oliver.
Should I play music behind this?
Don't play the sad father that won't talk.
Right. Oh.
Can we bring the lights down so they can see him? That's my little baby boy right there. That's him. That's him with the mommy.
Oh.
And there's all of us.
Boo.
All right, thank you. That's.
I don't
again, thank you for indulging. I just needed to.
I like the baby and you, and I like to see the baby with Danielle, but when I see all three together...
Doesn't gel for you?
Boo.
You don't think we're a nice family unit?
All together, I don't like how it looks. I don't like... maybe when the kid gets older, you guys get gray hair, maybe, but right now, boo.
I can tell you this. I will never have gray hair.
Why is that?
Otherwise, I would have had it 5 years ago. Somebody paints. Somebody colors. I go with an ash brown. And then I listen to Ashford and Simpson. Now, hear me out. Who's opening up for Hall & Oates tomorrow?
Who is opening? I think the Spinners, I think.
Oh, that's a good show.
Spinners,
if you get there late. What? Look at meatloaf.
What do you mean, like
that meatloaf ready?
All right.
All right. So, Patty, these are nice gifts. Now, I'm very serious when I ask you this. Do I take these home or put them right in the dumpster? How do I handle the 4 minutes you spent at the aisle at Rite Aid? What do I do? Look at this little move. What is that little guy doing?
They're yours.
No, these are wonderful. I think this is fantastic. I'm going to put them in storage for when he's ready to play with them.
All right. And when you mean storage again, you mean?
Yeah, dumpster.
Okay.
All right, listen, again, great show. Kindler will be out here in a second. Dora will be here. And, of course, Andrew Koenig is here. So that'll be... I don't know who I'm mad at. You for playing the music.
Okay.
Or him for falling for it every time.
All right.
When's that bit going to get old, do you think?
I don't know. I thought you were going to say, I don't know if I'm mad at me for playing the music or him for missing his cue.
He didn't miss. He came right out.
He did?
Yes, you couldn't see
His
him.
eyes in the back of my head.
What if you did? You'd be like the Thing, John Carpenter.
Sailing!
Is that Thomas Dolby?
Uh-huh.
Science! All right, let's do this. My first guest, folks, wonderful. If you got a television, you've seen them. Who has a television here? Everybody? These things are great.
How do you turn your TV on?
I go right to the set. I turn it on. What's on the other channel? I can't see a goddamn thing on this thing. This thing's state of the art, 13-inch black and white. This thing is better than the last one we had. The last one was 8 inches. The thing was the size of a tuba.
And this one's a floor model. I like
this thing's right on the floor. It's got stereos. It's got 2 speakers. It comes out mono, but this thing is dynamite. Every year we go over to watch Wizard of Oz at somebody else's house because they have a color set. Did you understand a word of that sentence?
A little bit.
That was that gel. I would go to
Last night we had some problems with our TV.
What happened, buddy?
Blew a tube. Had to call the guy up to come over and fix it.
Can I point something out?
Yeah, sure.
The air conditioning shut off right as you said that joke.
I know.
It was like a bad 80s movie when the record stopped. That's how shitty that joke was. Blew a tube, boom, the whole power goes down. Even the air conditioner watched no part of that joke.
Sometimes I throw out a clunker on purpose just so you can make fun of me, just so we can get a laugh.
Don't let him behind the curtain. Speaking of Oz. I'm talking about the prison show. Drop him. I'm going to change. I got this kid. The whole world's going to change. All right. Speaking of changing, let's change the face of the stage. It's not a sentence. I should have canceled.
I have no excuse, and look how clunky I am.
No, you're on fire tonight.
Oh, okay.
I think it's great. I can't wait for the next child song.
I might have one.
What do you got? Kiss on My List?
It's not a child song.
To you.
I don't get that humor.
All right, here we go. I don't get that. You don't understand that style of humor?
Oh, maybe we rock the cradle of love.
What do you want, nectarine? One guy.
Okay.
Why did I expect anybody else to laugh at that? I'm mad one guy got the joke that he would only know.
You don't praise him, you yell at him.
What's that?
Instead of praising him,
I praise this guy every goddamn day. I send him
Instead
an
of giving him
email.
a prize from the prize bag.
What do you want, bet? What do you want, wrench?
That'd be great.
You got it. George Campbell in from Oklahoma, folks. Flew in to see the Meet the Baby.
Meet the Baby. That's a movie with Ben Stiller, right? Meet the Baby.
It probably will be.
Meet the Little Fucker.
Second one was so great. Hey, speaking of a guy that hates everything, my next guest, folks, what do we call him? Top 7 funniest guys on the planet?
Is he number 7?
That's usually what that means.
You put 6 guys in front of him?
For humor.
All right.
You know what? Probably top 5.
So he's 5? He's 5th?
I just bumped him up. You know what? I just heard something about 2 other guys. I dropped him down. This guy just made a move up. The chart changes every day. I give a nice chart. I do a blog on my favorite 7 comedians every day if you want to go.
You should have your Jimmy Pardo's daily top 7 comedians.
Yeah, so you read that and then you go suck a muffler. Who the hell would read that?
Ryan?
Ryan would love it. Kidding me? Walks away from the Sega. He's a regular on Letterman, folks. He's one of the funniest guys. Andy Kindler, everybody. A big hand for Whoa. What just went down? Something went down. Oh, let's clip it on. Let's clip it on.
What went down? What went down?
How are you?
Are you in the am I in the right non-union to be able to put on my own mic? I hope we don't get in trouble here with equity here at the UCB.
I think you're going to have to flip it the other way, or otherwise that's going to hide. Here, let's put it on your pocket.
Put it in my pocket. Maybe we should have had a tech rehearsal like you said.
I recommended it. Somebody got here at 9:31.
They laughed just like you said 9:31.
Said it comedically.
9:32. By the way, ASCAP called. They said, one more, you're over your limit. ASCAP.
I heard it.
ASCAP called. BMI's on the phone. They said, one more sting. You know what a sting is, Jimmy?
Yes, I do. It's a musical little, you drop
a little
it.
sting.
Yeah, little
Once I recommend, I had this musician friend of mine. I'm drunk, so I'm drunk, Jimmy!
Why would you get hammered before a nice program like this?
Because I believe that I can't, I don't enjoy stand-up comedy. I don't like the crowds.
Right.
I hate show business.
Bit 3.
I hate the fact that I'm renting
4.
at age 15,000. I hate the fact that I root against the housing market.
How funny is it? I do the same thing.
Yes!
Let's go!
Going down!
Going down!
Going down!
I saw a house for $700,000 a day. They're going down!
Down!
It gets to $650, we buy.
We saw a house across. Can you hear me? Am I okay with the sound?
I can hear you yelling like an asshole.
Okay.
They hear you at the Scientology building.
By the way, it's my new podcast, folks. My new podcast is just, I have this running all day and all night.
Is that right?
And I just get home, I start streaming it. My new podcast. Hope you people enjoy it. It's all me, 16 hours a day. Even when I'm sleeping. For you Big Brother fans, I have a Big Brother podcast. Jimmy.
Do you need to get this back to 1994?
So all during my hilarious riff, that's all you were thinking about? During my,
I'm worse than Leno. I don't listen to a word you say. I just can't wait to get so you stop talking so I have my humor.
It'd be better if it's bad enough he doesn't listen to a word that the guest says. Everything he says is horrible. It's a double whammy.
There's no question.
It's a lose-lose.
How would he say it?
I don't know what you just said, but and you know he was so excited.
Yeah, Fred Thompson's gonna be good for me. Fred Thompson's gonna come on the show. Fred Thompson's gonna help me a lot.
Now he's doing your mom, right?
I never spent one dead penny of my Tonight Show money.
What he says in fucking interviews.
Yeah, spend it.
What? I'm in debt. I have everything on a credit card. Everything on a credit card. I don't spend any of my money. I don't have any money. He's like, he has to tell everybody that. Doesn't bother you? By the way, I have some material based.
What do you got? What do you got?
First of all, I'm so excited about his kid. It's so cute. Am I right, people?
Yeah.
Applause. Sycophantic remark. Sidekick sycophantic remark. But I decided now that I have to have kid material now. I don't have a kid, but I have to make up a fake kid.
Why?
Because all the comics have kids materials.
But you saw that they don't care for that. They're all 15 years old. They don't give a shit about kids.
Well,
they're kids themselves. They got razor scooters.
Yeah, but I think to take it to the next level, if I want to get the sitcom, because the sitcom is the suits come out and they say, how does your stand-up translate to a sitcom? So you have to come on stage and you have to say, folks, my crazy neighbor Eddie today came over the house.
Yes.
And my kid, you have to spell it out for him. So my kid's named Fang.
You call your kid Fang?
Fang, yeah. He's upset. I had trouble with my kid Fang today.
Oh, is that right, Andy?
You know where these Chinese this whole Chinese toy recall that's in the news, right?
Yeah, sure. I read the internet.
Yeah. Well, I had a similar problem. But you see, Fang, he told me for his birthday he wanted a can of lead paint. So I had...
Don't walk far.
I don't know if I can blame that in the Chinese. He asked me for a can of lead paint. My bad, Jimmy. My bad.
I'm going to speak for everybody. The standing up sold it. The stand-up sold it. Don't go far. Short leash. This is you're tethered.
How's my podcast, folks? When you get home, everything, not just what we're talking about right here.
What else? Your drive home will be covered?
Well, the drive to here with just the thing lying here and the radio adjusting.
You're on the same radio I got.
Right? And you hear me. I have a great segment tonight where I'm going, I don't know whether to listen to the hideous AM guys I hate.
Right.
To get more mad, like Mark Levin, who sounds like an evil Don Adams. Or...
Don Adams was not a nice man. You know that? I was friends with his daughter.
Don't destroy my images! I still can't get over Cat Stevens to Yusef Salaam. I had Teaser in the Firecat.
You loved
I had
it.
Catch Bullet 4.
Uh-huh.
I had T for the Tillerman.
You had them all.
I had Mona Bone Jacone. 4.
Go.
Is it so?
I don't even know if you pronounce it that way.
Is it so?
He had the soundtrack to Harold and Maude.
Yes, he did.
And all of a sudden he wakes up one day.
What happens?
He says, I have to be an Orthodox Muslim. All of a sudden. That's where the money is.
Is that what he said?
That's where the money seems to go.
He's got a new album out. Did you get that? A Cup of Tea or something it's called?
He does not have a Cup of Tea album.
Yes, it came out about 18 months ago.
He already had Tea for the Tillerman, which was a great
This guy loves tea.
ending song to Extras. You know what?
Hello.
British office, American office. You with me? Which one?
Well, I like them.
You can't like them both.
Why-
Jimmy,
why?
back me up.
I like them both.
You can't. That's like saying when the Beatles came over to America. The Beatles are coming to America playing John Lennon, Bobby Sherman. You know what I'm talking about?
That's not the same thing at all.
Ricky Gervais is John Lennon to me.
Who's Bobby Sherman? Steve Carell? You're saying Steve Carell's Bobby Sherman?
In that metaphor or analogy?
I don't know what it was.
Bobby Sherman would be like the Davy Jones.
This thing doesn't make any sense at all.
I know. I used the lack of their understanding of references for my own.
For your advantage, sure.
Exactly.
Why not?
I'm saying, it must have been funny, but it's before my time.
Right.
Now,
So
Jimmy,
you don't like the American Office?
You don't like it at all? You don't think that Steve Carell does a nice job over there?
I like the fact that it's on. I enjoy. I think they use a nice film stock. There is no Office except the original Office. You just can't remake it.
I
It's
disagree with
impossible.
you.
You cannot
But
remake it.
go into it this way. Go into thinking
I don't
it's
think
too
you should
different.
touch me.
I'm touching you now to prove my point.
Touch me.
Hey, is that a Scoggin?
What's that?
Is that a Scoggin?
No, it's a thin swatch line. By the way,
Jesus,
I
you
like
are-
thin swatch lines. You should too. Just got $60 from Swatch. you the new Sally Field Bonilla commercial is the greatest because she has two actor kids, and it starts out with the commercial where she goes,
Oh, she's walking.
Okay, you too. All right, okay. That's all they do. It's not even like, hey, would you like another cookie? No, it's just like, okay, all right, you too. My bones are soft. I couldn't have done a hard-boned activity like this a few weeks ago. Okay, but no, I don't want to make the as Albert Brooks said in Lost in America when with Gary Marshall, and Gary Marshall says he likes Wayne Newton. He goes, I shouldn't have used a celebrity as a dividing line. So if you like the American Office, I want you to know that you're wrong.
I disagree. It's a wonderful program.
It's a wonderful program.
Think of it as two different shows.
It's just like Arrested Development. Everyone said they liked it, but no one really enjoyed it. People go, what's good on TV? Arrested Development.
Let me ask you.
Single camera.
I never liked Malcolm in the Middle.
Very sophisticated.
You did not like Arrested Development?
Folks, how many people here from Florida?
You're an idiot. It's right there on you.
Is this why I don't get paid at the UCB? Because all the money goes into the equipment?
Is there anything on the new TV season Eddie may or may not like?
I thought you were going to say, is there any local club where you can get paid? Well, I'm very concerned about the Caveman show.
What's wrong?
Well, first of all I do all day is I sit and I write promos in my head for the Caveman show. It's pre-hysterical. But did you know they're actually this is so crazy about our society. It's like, you know, like they always like the racism that you don't even notice. Like if you're reading a review about a black comedian, they only compare him to other black comedians. And it's like, so he had the smile of Eddie Murphy and the edge of Richard Pryor. He couldn't have any attributes of a white comedian because he's black, right?
I don't know.
So they're worried that the cavemen are going to play on stereotypes of black people. This is what the media is worried about.
Yes.
But then someone told me that there's actually in the show a little interplay.
A little trouble?
Like that. And I think that it is true that whenever I think of black people, I think of them stopping cars with their feet. And I hope they don't play off. I hope they don't play off that stereotype. Here's another promo.
Yeah, what do you got?
If you love the Flintstones, well, you're the last one who does. Watch the Cavemen. If you want sitcoms about people with less sophisticated personalities and
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Here's every plot line I've been pitching to the Cavemen.
Walk me through it.
Okay.
I'm writing it down.
Episode 2.
Deuce.
Uggum learns a lesson about intimacy when he stops clubbing his wife over the head and starts talking. It's a piñata of laughs tonight.
Episode 3.
When Caveman number 2 puts candy in Uggum's club, and when he hits his wife over the head, the candy pops out. Every plot line revolves around
piñatas.
Someone getting hit over the head. On episode 9, Caveman 4 submits the clubbing of his wife over the head to America's funniest caveman clubbings. Boy, is his wife's face red because she's been clubbed.
You idiot.
What do you mean? That's not the way a host ends a bit, you
yes,
idiot.
Yes, it is. So you're an idiot.
You end like Byron Allen does.
All right, here, you ready? I'll do it.
Do Byron Allen.
Here's how Byron Allen does
it.
That's great. You ever been on a Ferris wheel?
Yeah. Yes, I have been.
We gotta get a new mic clip, Pat.
Sir, why do they call it a Ferris wheel? Why do they call it what it really is? Thing that you get on that you want to get off quickly.
Do you eat stew?
Yeah. Thanks, Byron. They should call that show Comics Uncomfortable. Comics incapable of producing a laugh because Byron Allen, he is a comedy cooler. For those of you who like Texas Hold'em.
I hear you've been talking about cars.
You know,
he said that to John Lovitz. He said that to John. I hear you've been talking about cars. And John Lovitz goes, where you been hearing that?
I heard John Lovitz turn the table on him.
Yes, but
he had to go on the show to turn the table, so it's a lose-lose.
Yeah. And I had to sit through it. Lose, lose, lose.
But we're both all going to be on jury duty.
How are you doing, my brother?
Jury duty.
We're on jury duty. It's a new syndicated program. We're the jury on this television show.
Who's the host for that?
A judge.
Bruce Cutler, the Bruce Cutler lawyer.
Oh, all right. Sounds funny.
Woo! Things are working out for us, Jimmy. But meanwhile, me and you.
What do we got, buddy? Nothing.
The UCB
on a Thursday.
Our traps.
Right.
And Ryan Seacrest, he's picking out his suits for his Emmy. The hilarious Ryan
hosting
Seacrest.
the Emmys is about a personality, not about just getting the show moving.
So is that an argument for Ryan Seacrest?
Against.
Okay. He has no person. He has no.
This is the wrong job for him. He does a nice job on that singing program. He does.
He really does. If I could watch that for 1 second. Now, you want to hear my impression of Cats in the Cradle? You had Cats.
Yes, so do we have time for this?
Yes.
And then I want to hear about how much you enjoy pina coladas.
Am I supposed to cue this up?
When I was a child, my father treated me not so well, and he treated me bad. Now I'm an adult, I'm repeating the same patterns that my father treated me when he was a kid. Oh, you see the things that you do as a father can come back to bite you. Hey, you know when he
Who's mad at Harry Chapin?
How about this?
Who's mad at Harry Chapin?
100,000 pounds of bananas. You know, when they found Harry Chapin in the ditch, that was the song that was stuck in the tape player.
Is that true? They found
He's been dead for 25 fucking years! He has no surviving family members! He doesn't give a fuck! He's dead and his family doesn't care! And everyone hated that song! And I don't wish him ill! He's been dead for 30 years!
Andy Kindler, everybody!
Thank you. Can I go out in the audience and sit?
Leave, you can do whatever you want.
Can I sit near you? In the audience?
Yeah, I'd love to. Andy Kindler, everybody. This is awkward. I never do this in front of the person. Number 4.
Oh,
One guy. What's that? He just moved up. That was a strong set.
I love when he used Fang.
Yeah, Phyllis Diller's kid.
Yeah,
or wife, husband.
I was hoping that like his neighbor would be Vinnie Boombats. I thought we were going to really go with it.
You thought a whole group of characters would show up.
Coming up, yeah.
You know my doctor, Dr. Vinnie Boombats. I used to love Danger. I used to quote Dangerfield in high school and claim those jokes as my own. Because a 14-year-old would talk about going to his doctor and having a colostomy.
And Andy still. By the way, Andy, about a African American comedian, they could say, "And the hair of Gabe Kaplan." So there's a white reference.
Speaking of black comedians,
what?
Did you ever find Red Fox as a comedian funny? Thank you.
You gotta
one guy.
smell your ass.
Well, you got a smelly ass. That's the name of his album.
I don't know if I've ever heard any of his party albums.
Listen to XM. Between Bill Engvall clunks, they put in Red Fox.
Really?
It's Red Fox and Bill Engvall, 24 hours a day, and every now and then Larry the Cable Guy mucks it up. Yes, Andy, question from the crowd here.
No, it's not. That's not the bit. He goes, you don't have to wash your whole ass. You just have to wash your asshole.
And they went bananas
Wow.
for it. No pun.
You have to be at a party to
That's a
enjoy
party
it.
record. That's a good time. He comes on the XM. I honest to God want to find a telephone pole and run into it. He's so bad. Why, Mark? I don't do impressions. I never claim to do impressions.
But you don't,
except for Richard Lewis.
But you
what?
Know, you don't like any black comedians.
That's not true.
We've never had one on the show.
I don't know any.
Why do I say one? We've never had one.
I don't know
one
any.
of those on here. They've never been in here.
I don't go to Mo Better Mondays. I don't hang out there. I don't go to Chocolate Sunday. I don't go to Taffy Tuesday. I don't go to Hot Wing Friday. I don't do any of that. Watermelon Wednesday. I don't go there. They have that. Don't yell at me. That's the name of it. They got chopsticks. You're mad at me?
What's now? What would chopsticks?
That's
be?
the Asian folks.
Oh, okay.
That's over at the Improv. Chopsticks. Really? What do you walk out to a gong? What are you doing? All right. So, are we ready to? All right. What do we got? We don't no clips tonight. Let's keep it moving.
know.
Let's keep it moving because we got.
I did not bring a clip.
We still got. Andrew Caney's going to come out here.
I am never playing the music again.
We did a whole show without pants. You're mad at that?
That was. Well, that's what I mean. I think he's making fun of us.
God damn it. That's my brother-in-law. Having fun with it. I didn't think he'd have that much fun with it, to be honest with you.
He ate a banana. He knocked something over.
Yeah, I didn't like that part. I didn't even get that joke. There was no music playing. He just bumped something. He's a klutz. That doesn't come near my kid, I'll tell you that. And look over, that penis will fall off. I blame him. Still nothing. All right. That was Gold in the Car. Remember Gold in the Car? Great album. You ever listen to Gold? Oh, sweet Jesus. That was Steely Dan, Gold in the Car. Hey, 19's on that.
Okay.
Ricky. You know what I heard just yesterday?
What?
Lost it. The number.
I'm giving you the look that I usually get from you.
I've had 3 hours.
Had a lot of sleep.
I've had 3 hours. Look at my eyes right now. Look at my eyes. Very tired. This energy's all fake. 100% fake.
Is this your method acting?
Yes, this whole thing. I'm doing an impression of a host tonight. Look, I'm on my feet.
Let me look tired.
I saw Kindler on his feet as soon as get a little reaction.
Let me see you look tired again. I like it. Let me look like you're sick. Like
you want to see me tired?
Yeah.
Do one of your bits. Look what I did, huh? Hey, you got to go to a football game or rugby later.
This is my high school number.
What are you, 14?
My high school number.
All right, what's that? Look at you. You're trim. What's the name of the diet you're on?
I'm on the Fat Smash diet by Dr. Ian K. Smith, as seen on Celebrity Fit Club.
You're an idiot. The Fat Smash. That sounds like an Atari game. How you doing? Boom, 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 boom. My next guest is one of my best friends in the world, folks. I've spent many. What is this character I'm doing?
I don't know. What is that?
Right, Foster Brooks? What am I doing? Foster Brooks and I. Don't bring up Foster Brooks to Shelley Berman! No. Shecky Green and I got in a fist fight once.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm going to use all these references these kids won't get.
Do you remember when we used to go out drinking with Ballantyne?
No.
No? Okay.
Is that a local DJ?
Carl Ballantyne.
What the hell? I don't know who that is.
He's a comedian. Isn't he?
I don't know. Check with Kindler.
Kindler?
He was on the Silver Show, wasn't he?
What are you mad at me for?
Yeah. Very funny guy.
The Phil Silver Show?
I think I meant to say Phil Silvers.
What is it?
McHale's name?
McHale's name. But we got an expert here. This guy wins a trivia contest every year.
Give him something out of the prize.
What do you want? Baseball bat? I'll give it to you later. My next guest, one of my greatest friends, top 14 friends of mine. Top 22 comedians. He's one of the funniest guys in the world, and it's always a joy to spend some time with him, as we will right now, Ryan. Jimmy Dore is here, everybody. Hello, how are you doing? Come on over, Jim. We've been having trouble with this. Oh, here, can we go over here?
Yeah.
Let's go over here, Jim.
I talk out of this side of my mouth.
Yeah, how you doing? I'm Jimmy Dore.
Jimmy Pardo, ladies and gentlemen, one of the top 5 hosts not on TV. Am I right? I think it goes J. Keith Van Stratton.
He's one?
Not on TV.
Not on TV.
He's number one?
I'm just trying.
Why do you got to bring me down?
I'm trying to make up fucking names, Jimmy. That's all I was doing.
I know, and I'm playing along. This is bad improv.
Ooh.
Never deny, and we both just did.
But that's why you don't do it. Wow, it looks nice in here. This is nice.
Yeah? You have a show here. You ever seen it this full?
No. No, I like to keep it real. I don't do the bull. I don't have microphones and
I run this professionally.
Audiences.
You don't need that stuff getting in the way.
I know my shit's funny. I don't need strangers to validate me anymore.
Yet you go out week after week.
Yet week after week.
Where do you go next?
I'm in John Cougar's Melon Camps America every fucking week, baby, and it ain't pretty. I'll tell you
That's
that.
a lot of apostrophes in that name. I think you gave every part of his name an apostrophe.
John's Cougar's
Melon Camps.
John Cougar's Melon Camps. There's plenty of melons in his camps. He has plural camps.
He loves it.
Oh,
this guy's crazy for melon.
Cassava
loves cassava melon.
I've never even heard of that. What is that?
My buddy Steve Iott's got a farm, and they sell cassava melons. I don't have a fucking clue what it is either.
Oh, okay. Wow.
But it's my go-to melon reference.
He's in the heartland. The people... I was insane.
Is that you're going to shiv me?
No.
I thought that was like your way of segueing. He's in the heartland. Anyway, here's my bit.
You know what? In retrospect, it actually was.
All right, very good. Fair enough. All right, so what's up? What's going on with the Midwest?
Well, first of all, I go. I'm working on this.
Brian Keith impression?
Yes. Who is it? My what?
Brian Keith from Family Affair. He always did this with his.
Oh yeah. First of all, I heard there was going to be a rumble. First, there was a bat for rumbles. I was like, wow.
You want to fight?
Somebody's going to jump back to and have a fight on Happy Days? What the fuck? Oh, that's too long ago. You said rumble for that to be funny.
You know why I don't think it was funny, Jim? And I'll be honest with you. It wasn't. I think that's where it came the problem. I don't think time was played anything into it. I think it was really just all the choices of word that you did.
Nice.
Happy's Days.
Happy's Days. Sure. I love John's Cougars.
I know you do. So you're back in the heartland. You love to see the people.
Well, so I'm working on. I have very proud to have an hour special that I'm taping for. Oh, isn't that nice? First of all, before we do this, Steph, can you come bring? I forgot to bring.
You're gonna bring a gift up?
Yeah, but you had a.
You saw how well that went.
Well, you don't have.
Don't open it now.
Don't open it now.
Thank you, Steph.
Put it to the side.
I've only got 2 hands.
But back to this story. So
what's going on, buddy?
So I'm trying to do this. Work out this kind of quasi-political material in the Midwest, and I was talking with the manager at the St. Louis Funny Bone, and that's right, Funny Bone.
Why you mentioned it? Are you getting a plug out of that? I understood the Swatch thing. You said that like you went to a camera 3 with that.
He treats it like it's a real talk show.
He's professional.
Yeah.
That's right. I have a lot of television experience. The manager of the club there is he's a conservative, and anyway.
What's his name?
His name is Matt.
I don't need the last name. Matt's fine.
Okay. And he's a very nice guy. I like him. And so we always have these kind of conversations. And I said, Matt, George Bush has screwed it up so bad for the Republicans that the Democrats, they can't fail. The only thing that could screw them up is if they nominate a white woman or a black man. And sometimes people laugh when I say that. And then
I follow their lead.
Yeah.
I'm a host of the people, Jim. I don't want to laugh, and then they go, "Oh, what did I miss?"
Yeah.
I go with them, so they go, "Yeah, I didn't get it either."
You know what I make? See, that's exactly why.
I think what hurt you, they're too conversational. It sounded like you were getting to a point, as opposed to that being the point. Pat, you agree with that?
I think so. Yeah, he was like so matter of fact.
Yeah, it sounded like there was a build up, and I think we all thought that the punchline was going to be the next sentence. Am I wrong, Ryan?
Yeah.
It sounded like the next line would be.
How did you feel I did when I initially came out?
Strong.
I thought the door opening was fantastic.
I thought it was strong.
And then we'll keep going.
Well, then the walk over, the handshake with Pat. What I liked was you gave him a little Hollywood handshake.
Yeah.
I like that because you're from Hollywood.
Gave me my props.
And then you came over. You called for your assistant, your girl Friday. Bring that over. I like that. I think what you're doing is fantastic. It's really the comedy that's clunking your set.
I mean, nobody really notices that, though. I mean, not on television. Right here, they notice.
Right.
But I don't play to them.
No, it's all right here.
That's what they told me when I did Jimmy Kimmel. They go, don't fucking listen to these people. Just play to the camera. And boy, I wish I would have.
Oh, you played to the crowd. It did not go well?
It was worse than this.
Was it worse than my Tonight Show?
It was right up there.
It wasn't worse than that? Come on.
No, it wasn't worse than that.
My Tonight Show was the worst?
No, because I wrapped up strong. I did the Jude Law thing.
I closed strong?
I don't remember. No one remembers.
Nobody stuck around that long. Who's this suck job? Click.
You're like, why doesn't Kevin Eubanks talk?
Hey, you like to talk politics.
I love the Byron Allen thing. Can I do my own little version? I like yours a little bit better, but I'll do mine and then we'll vote.
I think we got a good chance unless a woman or a black guy gets involved.
No, there's more to that. Let me finish that story and then I'll do my Byron.
Oh, close strong. Do the Jude Law thing if you have to.
We were actually talking, and I said I think that Barack or Hillary, as much as all the problem, I think they can win. And he said, "Really, Jimmy? Do you realize that half of this country lives south of Missouri?" And I was like, "Wow, I guess you're right. That they don't have a fucking chance." Yeah, that was the end of that. It's more of an interesting stuff. Your curiosity is not big on politics. They're more of the fantasy baseball crowd.
No, they're not that either.
No, what are they?
I don't know. They saw a baseball bat and panicked. One kid got whiplash, ran out of here.
If you're giving that shit away, I would like the wiffle ball.
I'm not giving anything away.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm going to put this in storage.
Okay.
And then pull it out of a time capsule and show my kid with the dresses that we have stacked up for him. With the bow of flowers my mother-in-law gave him.
You know what? I actually like an audience.
You settle in a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it kind of makes you try more.
Yeah. Give 100%, buddy. I give 112 every single night.
Oh, see, I didn't think it mattered.
It doesn't really. I give 100%. Nobody gives a shit.
Right?
You know where I am next month? Here again. You think in that time, you think in those 30 days, somebody would go, let's put him on TV. That fucking conversation never happens.
No,
I'm back here next Thursday making the same shit music jokes. Mm-hmm. Pat's got 2 kids. One's 19, one's 16. We get it. Pat's dumb, Jimmy's smart. We get the routine. Move on.
I got to tell you, it's a dynamite Ash Brown.
Thank you so much. Are you painting up top yet?
I did once, and then I was like, that's a lot of money for it, but it was kind of worth it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, but then Steph says she could do it at home, and then I was like, yeah, and then the more I think about it.
If you can have somebody do it at home, I recommend that. My wife won't touch any sort of dye.
Oh, really? So if you go to a guy, I don't know if this is gay.
No, it's boring.
Are you guys painting down low?
What's that?
Did you painting down low?
No, I go trim.
No?
No,
yeah,
I cut mine into a little heart.
All right.
Yeah. Mine's a butterfly in the name of my kids.
That's some nice work.
Yeah.
Where'd you go? You over to Sparky's to get that done? Where'd you go? Floyd's? Where'd you go to one of the 97 barbershops on Melrose Avenue?
No, you know what? I go to the barber college. They get half price.
Oh, they do a nice job.
Yeah.
That's a good. You always have had a gorgeous set of hair.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'd like to see that painted. I bet you that'd get you on television.
Is the camera over there?
Fred Thompson, yes or no?
Fred Thompson. This is the guy drives a limousine to a pickup truck, drives the pickup truck to the fucking rally. People go apeshit for him, drives it back to the limousine, and goes fucking home. And he's gonna probably win the thing.
He's gonna win, yeah.
And it's because people like to think a guy, because, people are naive and stupid, and logic and reality doesn't play into a lot of the people's... I'm sorry, I've been out there. I was in Iowa.
I heard you were in St. Louis.
I was in St. Louis. That was a bad story. People say Iowa, like, why do they get to vote first? Like,
why do they?
Because I've been there. I'm like, why do these people are not fucking like us? You know what I mean? They're like, they like Iowa and they don't want to leave for any. They have no interest in the world or say. I'm like, would you ever leave this town? No. Like, what if a nuclear bomb was headed right towards there? Would you get up? No. You wouldn't leave then? It's sort of guy. The guy goes, no, because is that how you want to die, sitting in that kind of traffic?
Yeah, I do.
And somebody told me that Iowa votes first, and because they're the most literate state in the union.
That's true.
Which I've been there. Fucking hard to tell. That's all I'm gonna. All the smart people ain't coming down to the Des Moines Funny Bone.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
Des Moines Funny Bone. How are you doing?
Hey, the political comedians in town, get the readers in the tunnel.
Now, who's the political comedian that's in town? I'd like to see some of that humor.
Bill Maher's playing on the other side.
I like
that. Will Durst is in town.
Will Durst.
Will Durst. Let's talk.
Who do you think's going to win this thing, and then you got to scoot?
Well,
I know we're early. We're very early in this campaign. Can we agree on that?
Yes, and I think.
But yet, you still wanted to talk about it nonstop.
What that's all. That's my whole life right now, fuckface. What do you think I'm doing?
Is that how you talk to me?
You came out and you talked about your goddamn kid. I talk about... Oh, I shouldn't have said it like that.
No, you're damn right you shouldn't have. You want to whack in the ass with a wiffle ball bat?
No, I didn't mean it like
You want me
that.
to steal a Jim Bruce? What's his name? Jim Brewer bit?
I don't know what the fuck. But I would think it would be funny if Hillary Clinton won just to see who's going to give her oral sex, right? Because... And my money's on Tom Arnold. Here's why. Hear me out.
Give me why.
Hear me.
Walk us through it.
Hear me out.
Yeah, stand up. That helps.
Hear me out.
Walk me through it. Go.
Where's Andy? By the way, can I just ask you to tell the people? You were in Austin recently,
Right.
and you saw there's a road that goes around Austin.
Yeah, they have a road there. It's called Mopac.
Uh-huh.
And my joke there was that was the Three Stooges Political Action Committee. More popular than Shempac.
Andy Kindler.
Huh?
You should have closed on that.
You should have closed on that, Jimmy.
That was nice. Well, that's not me.
That's right.
What was I talking about?
Tom Arnold.
Because.
Why would Tom Arnold be the guy that goes down on Hillary Clinton?
Because, Byron, that would be...
How does he have a show?
Can I do you my because he's more of a producer than a fucking guy. He knows how to work that end of it,
I
which
know.
we don't give a shit about.
I care a little bit.
If we cared more, which we're starting to now because we're 40. Anyway,
3.
here's my. Can I do my Byron?
Yes.
Hey, Jimmy, you say something funny. Go ahead.
I like that too. Jimmy Dore, everybody. That was great, buddy. That was great. Jimmy Dore. Jimmy Dore. Jimmy Dore, huh? Strong. How are we doing? I got time, Matt. Do we have time for the? Do we have time for Andrew? What's that? 5 after 11? 5. What time do we start? Oh, we gotta go.
No.
All right. Well,
No, Ant.
this is awkward.
That's your brother-in-law. It's your...
All right, my next guest.
All right.
Andrew, this is going to be awkward. Andrew, if you can hear me, we've got exactly 1 minute. This is very awkward.
Okay.
That's out, Our next guest has a one-man show coming up here at the UCB Theater, October 5th and 17th? 5th and 12th. They moved it up. They can't wait to get this show here.
SRO.
October 5th to 12th. It's called Behind the Wheel. A big hand for Andrew Koenig, everybody. Andrew Koenig, everybody.
Now rate the guests in order of strength.
Andrew.
Right?
Kindler.
Right.
Door.
Okay.
I wish I was kidding. For the record, that was all fucking planned. I don't want one guy to leave here going, what an asshole he was to his brother-in-law. That was a little bit that I stole from Letterman, what he did with Tom Jones once. All right, here's the thing. That's our show. They got another show coming in here in about 12 minutes.
Is that true?
Andy Kindler, top 5.
There's another show?
Top 5 best laughers in the world.
He's a good laugher.
Every list I have, he's on it. He's on my top 5 lists.
I'm missing your wife's laugh tonight.
We missed my wife's laugh. I'm going to start.
Really
I'm going to bring it on a speaker. I'm going to start
hear it
piping
all
her
the
in.
time at home in the bedroom.
No, I don't. Oh. What are you, the guy at the office? What the hell was that joke? You got to get back to your cubicle? What the fuck was that joke? You're a professional entertainer.
Yeah, I referenced Ballantyne. I think I can do anything.
You got trouble.
Yeah, I'm bad.
Big hand for Pat Francis, folks. He always is wonderful. No, we're good. We're good, Andrew. Tomorrow night, Match Game. I will be hosting Match Game tomorrow night. We got a great lineup. Scott Aukerman, Maria Bamford, Greg Barron, Neil Patrick Harris will be joining us tomorrow.
Andy Daly.
The
Sklar Brothers.
Sklar Brothers. That's all the guys. So come on back tomorrow for Match Game. This thing is... Greg, you ever did Match Game?
I'll be there.
Come on back if you would. I'd love to have you. Look at that character I just did. Here's Jimmy Dore, folks. Remember him from earlier? A big hand for Jimmy Dore.
Yay!
Big hand for Andy Kindler, everybody. Matt Belknap. Jenny Powell's up in the booth. I'm Jimmy. Thanks a lot for coming, everybody. Good night.